Today we're going to be talking about the ACER Aspire A313-56. I'm going to try to make this quick. You can get one of these laptops for $450 on Amazon, refurbished. Comes with an i5 10th generation processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig solid state drive, NVMe of course. And that all seems like a pretty damn good bang for your buck. But is it? As I said, lots of horsepower in this machine. It comes with a 15.6-inch full high-definition display as well, and it, as Acer so kindly advertises on the little sticker, it comes with narrow bezels, which I don't really think these are that narrow of bezels, but they are thinner than my finger, and I don't have that fat of a finger, I don't think. But be that as it may, they claim that it's a narrow bezel display and that it has blue light blocking in it. Now, again, we've tested other machines with this blue light blocking feature, and we've never actually done any sleep studies or anything like that to see if it really works, but we'll take their word for it because why not? Manufacturers don't lie, do they? But anyway, the disappointing thing about this computer is that in practicality, they've thrown a lot at you on paper, but practically speaking, it's just not maybe the best machine for most people. For example, it does come with 802.11 AC, and it comes with Bluetooth 5, and it even comes with a dual microphone array and webcam. But it is one of the worst goddamn webcams I've ever used. Here's an example of the footage now. This is a test of the webcam on the ACER Aspire 3. As you can see, it's atrocious. This may be one of the worst webcams I've tested in a very long time. That video quality is almost as bad as our video quality. Maybe we're recording our videos on these ACER Aspires. It also only has about 4 hours of battery life, practically speaking, and in a computer that's supposed to use the new 10th generation processors that are like efficient and all this other stuff, that's pretty paltry by comparison to the other laptops that are out there on the market. And while the keyboard and the trackpad are very crisp and precise, it does not come with a backlight on the keyboard. Now, that may not be a deal breaker for a lot of people, and some people just don't care, and that's fine, but it's something at least worth noting that most entry-level machines these days are coming with backlights on the keyboard, and this one is not. That said, let's talk about some pros with the ACER Aspire 3. The keyboard is a full size, so you'll, if you're doing a lot of data entry and stuff like that, accounting, productivity work, whatever, you do have the numpad on the right side. The keyboard is very precise, it's crisp feeling, it feels good and tactile, it's responsive, you'll not make a lot of typos on it. And the trackpad is a good, decent, average size, and it distinguishes the right and left click well. There's not a lot of ghosting or anything like that. So all in all, input is very well on this, or very well done on this computer. And let's talk about some of the ports on the machine the holes where you'll stick stuff in. So here's the power right there. It doesn't run on solar energy. Gigabyte Ethernet, nice little touch, and it's got the little flappy thing that just sort of comes down. And then you have HDMI, one USB regular, one USB super speed, and then a dual audio microphone jack. And then on this side, you've got another just little slow USB port, and then Kensington lock, because everybody uses Kensington lock. So it's not the worst I/O I've ever seen, and it's certainly not the best. They didn't include USB-C, so they really should have included 2 USB super speeds, but they didn't. They only included 1. And that's kind of the given theme with this laptop, is that it kind of misses the stop on a few things. And I really like Acer. They're good, they're reliable, and most importantly for a lot of people, they're pretty cheap. But this one just sort of doesn't really do it for me. Personally, I would not buy this machine myself. I would probably have no problem recommending it to people, so long as I understand that the webcam isn't that great and that the screen is mediocre, better than the Asus VivoBook entry-level machines, but not the best one Acer's ever put in one of their machines. But that said, it may be great for some people. If you don't need a stellar webcam and a backlight keyboard doesn't do anything for you, then it's going to be a decent machine all in all. It's quick, it's peppy, it's reliable, sold a ton of them, haven't had any problems. But in a day where video conferencing is like a really important thing, I would have thought Acer would stick something better in there than a 480p camera. That was a real slap in the face, Acer. Another thing to note is that the speaker quality on this machine is adequate. there's not a lot of distortion and they get loud enough, but it lacks in the bass department. It does have good treble though. It's a bit tinny for sure. You can certainly use it in a pinch or for general practical use, maybe listening to a podcast, but if you want any sort of audiophile music quality, you will definitely want a pair of headphones. And the screen quality, even full high definition, it's a non-touch display, which again, not a deal breaker for most people, but it's also kind of a little muddled. The colors are good and it's crisp and it's kind of, it's like a decent panel all in all, but there's just something about it when you're looking at it, it just kind of looks it just doesn't look, you're not happy to look at it, if that makes any sense. But it is matte, so there's not the backlight or all the glare from the elements on it disturbing your whatever the hell it is that you're watching, computer stuff videos. So I don't know, good machine, not a great machine. 450 bucks, I don't think is that great of a deal, even though it's it is a refurb unit. So you're getting these on Amazon at 450 bucks refurbed, and they come in good condition. You know, a lot of the stuff from Amazon comes beat up and shitty, but this one is good. It's really just a machine that is for maybe like non-profits or somebody that just needs quick little task-oriented machine, email, internet, I don't know, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, this kind of thing, but you don't really need any kind of communications with people or something like that. So again, good machine. Don't think it's worth 450 bucks. Maybe worth I think 400 would be a very, very good deal. They just kind of cut too many corners, I think, for it to be good at $450 range. Really, what you're paying for is you're getting an i5 processor at $450, which can be sometimes a little bit tricky to do. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe this video. If you don't, I will die. And thank you very, very much for watching. If you have any questions about this computer, please reach out to us in the comment section. Have a wonderful 2021.